Here's the final page of Project 1. Okay, so just a few boxes that you have to fill in here. Starting with Social Security. So the Social Security dollar amount that we take out is going to be based on gross pay multiplied by that Social Security rate. But you need to know the rate in order to do this. So for example, if we're looking at Olga, once again, we know Olga's gross pay is $896.48, but we need that Social Security rate to figure out this box. So the Social Security rate was discussed in this lesson, so hopefully you remember it. Now if you don't remember it, you could try your hand with Google. I'm okay with you using outside resources. Or if you watched my last video, I discussed a technique where you can find a rate using someone else's information who has everything filled in. For example, you could use Ramon's information to figure out what the rate is by plugging in the amount of Social Security that he paid, what his gross pay is, and solving the equation to find the Social Security rate. His rate is going to be the same as everyone else's. Once you found the rate from him, you could go and plug that into the Social Security equation for Olga. So again, I go into more detail on that technique in my last video. Okay, so hopefully you remember the rate, because that would save you some time. And from there, all you'd have to do is take that rate in decimal form and multiply it by gross pay to find the Social Security. Remember, this is the dollar amount that we're paying. Medicare is the same situation. So hopefully you remember the Medicare rate mentioned in the lesson. If not, you can figure it out by taking someone else's information and rearranging it to solve for the rate, or you can try your hand at Google, like I said. So Medicare, the dollar amount, would be this similar equation, just gross pay multiplied by the Medicare rate. Okay, so pretty simple equation. That just leaves two more equation types you have to look at. First, total deductions. So all they want you to do there is total the deductions, both the tax deductions and the personal deductions that this person enjoys. Finally, so let me write that out for you. In fact, so total deductions would equal both the tax and personal deductions. And that just leaves net pay. Net pay is going to be equal to our gross minus any deductions. So net pay, or your take-home pay, is going to equal your gross pay minus any deductions. And that's it for page 4.